Petronas Towers. We're just in the shopping mall at the moment. Just want to have a look around there. Dal enjoying a coffee as well as his brand new Pixel 3 XL, which he hasn't been able to put down so far this trip.
Go to Pixel.
So the flight in this morning was a bit rough. Got the red-eye flight from Gold Coast to KLIA 2. The flight got moved ahead of schedule to an 8:40 departure, which meant that the arrival was about a 3:40 a.m. What? You talk.
You talk so slow with massive pauses.
So we got in this morning at about 3:40 a.m. Checked the baggage, immigration, all the usual stuff. Got a taxi into this main district here. Took about an hour to get here. Then we had to leave our bags upstairs in the hotel where we're staying. But did some walking and adventuring, and yeah, it was alright. Been a bit of a long day so far. We didn't get much sleep. We had to sit in front of a crying baby for the whole 7.5, 8 hour flight. So we didn't get much sleep on the plane this time round. But we're doing alright. Enjoying the coffee. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah. So from here we've been able to manage to get our room available early. We were supposed to be checking in at 2:30. It's just after 11 o'clock now. The hostess said that we're allowed to go in from 11 o'clock. So we're gonna head back to the room after we finish these coffees, and we'll get back to you then. And here we are. So finally in the room. It's a little bit later than we were planning on. It's about 12:30, 1 o'clock at the moment, but it's a pretty nice room. Just do a quick room tour around. So entrance just over here. This is Dal's room over here. He has a glass electric sliding door that he seems to be locked in now. Let's see if it does not. Alright, so Dal's trapped in there. Let's go have a look at the rest. So this is Dal's bathroom. Not too bad. Dal's still locked in. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Let's see the kitchen. Microwave, fridge. Let's see if they left us any goodies. No, empty. Okay, some places you get, I like to leave little treats. Oh. Another hotel with cockroaches in the fridge seals. Alrighty, so we've got the main lounge entertainment area here. We have a door that leads outside with a big sign on it that says "Do not open." So I guess no going outside. Got the view of, what was that tower called again, Dale? The Centrepoint one?
KL Tower.
KL Tower, there it is. The view of the KL Tower there. You boys doing construction over there, and we've got a view of that other 3-tower building from here. Can't seem to see Petronas from this angle. I'm sure we will once we head upstairs. Heading over to my bedroom. So whoever decorated this place is a big fan of peacocks, because that is literally everywhere. So I got some basic decor, peacock stuff, peacock stuff, peacock stuff, and then you go into the walk-in wardrobe. It's a pretty decent size. There is some sort of a fold-out mattress there for an extra person. My bathroom, which is pretty big, so the 2 sinks there, toilet, shower, and a nice big bathtub. Again, more peacock stuff on the floor here. That's about it for that room tour. You got it, Dal?
What?
You got it?
Don't what?
The door?
No, it doesn't work.
At all?
No.
Dal's room for the night. That's about it. Not much of a flash one here, we do have a couple of really nice flash rooms on this trip, so I'll make sure we do a decent room tour on all of those. For now, it's time for a shower, change of clothes, head out and get some lunch. And where are we going, Dal? The Batu Caves?
Batu Caves first.
Batu Caves first.
Tapak Street Dining.
Tapak Urban Street Dining with food trucks. So that's our plan for the night. At some point, we're going to fit in a quick swim up on the roof and get some good shots there. So until then, we'll catch you later.
Nobody else, nobody else, nobody else, nobody else,
As you can see, we are here at the Batu Caves. It is absolutely pouring down. Put that around. So on the taxi ride over here, it seemed fine. The second we got out of the car, sprinkles. We managed to make it all the way up the stairs without barely a drop, and then the second we got inside the cave.
Yeah, the heaven's open, and just so happens that the top of the cave is open as well. So
Yeah, so there are patches in the
second set of
cave.
stairs,
Yeah.
and it's got the drench coming up.
So I guess now we just play a waiting game.
I think there's a little bit more around the corner here. Not sure how far it goes.
Now I had a quick look, nothing much. So now we'll just wait it out and see if we can get out of here when it stops, I guess. All right, and then from here it's lunch.
Absolutely.
We've got to find somewhere to eat. Haven't eaten since, I think we had a snack at Starbucks this morning. So we're going to try some classic Malaysian food. I want to go the nasi lemak. Dal, you got a preference?
The lemak sounds pretty good, but there's a whole pile of nasis, and I'm not entirely sure what the majority of them are. So
We're going to give it a go and trial out a few different dishes. So we'll see you at lunch.
What is up? We're back at the room now, as you can see. Today, wouldn't say it was a complete write-off, but didn't go quite as planned. We just got back from, well, we've been a few places, but we started off at the Batu Caves. The weather turned horrendous when we were there. It started absolutely pelting down.
We got some good shots of inside the caves and part of the temples, which is really good.
Well, I don't know if they're going to turn out pretty good. We haven't seen them yet, obviously, but we tried to get some shots in there. The cave ended up being open air, like once you got right inside of it, so it was actually still raining inside the cave, like the back.
Just in the spots of it though.
Yeah, which was surprising, because like we watched videos of Batu Caves, which is pretty much why we wanted to go there. It looked really awesome from other people who went there, but I don't remember seeing or noticing that it was open once we got in there.
Most of the footage that we saw didn't show shots of the ceiling too much, and then there was that one big light up the top that sort of threw everything off, that stadium light type of thing that was showering one there. But it was good, it was still good experience. There was a really funny incident heading back down the stairs where all these monkeys were just coming out of the woodworks and just pinching everyone's stuff. We didn't get any footage of it, unfortunately, because we had all our gear packed up and weatherproofed because it was still raining. But as we're coming down the stairs, you had monkeys tearing open people's shopping bags, trying to look for food. You had monkeys pinching stuff out of people's hands and jumping up the trees and up the lampposts, and other monkeys chasing them. It was insane. So word of warning, if you ever go visit the Batu Caves, keep your belongings very close.
But I mean, you see that everywhere you go. Those monkeys, doesn't matter if you're in Indonesia, around Thailand, here. Those monkeys are cheeky little beggars, and
one lady got
sneak
scared.
up behind you and snatch stuff out of your hands. They see you got a bag and you just open slather, I knew, because
Yeah.
they know that generally there's food in those bags.
One lady got so scared she literally just chucked her bag.
Yeah, just had shoes in it. And the monkey goes to rip it apart and goes, nah, I'm out, and scurries off. So she could pick up her bag with her shoes in again.
Yeah, getting up those stairs was painful. Coming down was a breeze, but not so much so in the rain. But at the end of it, we got to a little cafe downstairs. Don't even know what it was called, but would not recommend it. Any of those food spots around there, not really great food. We only got in there because we were starving. We haven't had anything to eat since about 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning.
Yeah, I mean, it was 4 RM for, well, they had a whole variety there. I had, mee goreng.
We had the mee goreng noodles, I had the nasi goreng, and all mine was some lightly seasoned rice with about a half a dozen pieces of chopped up carrot and peas and little bits of onion.
The photos on the board looked alright, like they looked like it was packed with veggies and stuff. But mine, I don't even know what mine came with. I think it might have been tofu. Could have been egg, but it was like square blocks. I don't even know.
No veggies in yours though. You were just
There
literally
was,
just
there
noodles.
was probably like 2 tiny shreds of bean through the entire thing. But it was pretty much a plate of noodles soaked in soy. So I filled a gap in the stomach for a little bit. It wasn't massively expensive, but
Yeah.
it wasn't quality food.
No,
And that's just one of those little cafe things in the side buildings at the entrance to Batu Caves. So
Yeah. But from there we caught a cab to the main bar district in, what's the area again?
Butak Bintang
Bintang, yes.
doesn't roll off the tongue too easy.
Not too easy.
Tongue.
There's a lot of names of places around here we're not quite getting used to, being a first time in Malaysia at all, but we'll get there.
Yeah, but we had a drink there, so we've scouted it out, the place to go a little bit later tonight for some drinks. Just up around the corner is the monorail station.
2 stops away.
Yeah, that worked out really, really handy because just on the corner down here from where we're staying, there's another monorail station. It was only 2 stops away.
Yeah, so they've got electronic, what they call ticket machines, and for the 2 of us, for 2 stops, was 3.4, 3.6 ringgit.
Yeah,
Something like that?
360 or something.
Yeah, so less than $1 each to get us from there back to pretty much right across the road from the hotel we're staying at. So that was pretty good. But from here, we're gonna head upstairs. The sun's just about to start going down. We're gonna set the camera up and try and get some nice time lapse of Petronas Towers with all the lights starting to flicker on, as well as the sunset in the background. Have a quick tour around the pool area. I believe there is a bar up there. So,
Yeah, we haven't been up there yet.
No.
So we've only seen photos of the infinity pool, which that's how we know that you can see Petronas Towers from up there.
So yeah, we'll go up, have a drink, take some shots, have a swim, and then a bit later on we're going to go to
Tapak Urban Street Dining, where they have the big car park. They got all the food trucks and stuff set up. Been watching heaps of videos about that lately, so super keen to go try all those amazing foods.
This will be our first proper Malaysian food experience on this trip. Maybe first and only, because then we're leaving quite early in the morning. So I'm planning on filling up.
Yeah, we've flown through here heaps and heaps of times, but this is our first time actually getting out of the airport in Malaysia. We're only here for one night though, so we had to try and fit in what we could for the day.
Although we haven't
Batu
slept.
Caves, that was the first on the list. The plane, their flights got changed. We were already getting in super early in the morning, but our flight got changed to an even earlier flight, leaving last night, so we got in stupid o'clock.
So apart
This
from
Nothing was open, couldn't check in. Yeah, so it was a bit of a challenge to find storage for our bags so we could go out exploring. And when we started exploring, it was still stupid o'clock in the morning. The sun hadn't even come up, and there was hardly anything open. Luckily, we found this 24-hour food place just around the corner, so we got a little bit of a bite to eat and a fruit shake.
yeah, but apart from a couple of quick naps on the plane, a couple of quick naps in the cabs, pretty sure we haven't slept since yesterday morning. So we're both a bit wrecked, but we're gonna just power on through for the next probably 6 to 8 hours.
So not much more than an hour's sleep.
Yeah.
Because of a screaming child.
Yes.
Very upset in the seat right behind us. It was like no one could stop. So there was no sleeping.
a couple of micro naps here and there.
But we're gonna power through.
Probably hit the wall after we get a full belly, no doubt.
But I still want to squeeze in a few more drinks after that. The place that we've found when we sat down for a couple of drinks, the whole street is lined up with bars. Basically, one half of the street is all Irish bars by the looks of it.
Yeah, lots of Irish.
And then there's a couple of nightclub bars on the other side, and a few basic, just standards along the way. So it'd be nice to have a couple of more drinks. Only squeezed the one in so far on this trip.
Yeah, but for now, going to get the gear ready, and we're going to head up to the roof, infinity pool, so we get some time lapses.
Yeah.
Hopefully they turn out alright. If they do, you'll see them after this clip. If they don't, yeah, you probably won't see them. But
You probably still
we'll
see
try,
'em.
I'll try and find some somewhere to put into the end of this clip before we end it later tonight. So for now, ciao.